So hey, what's up guys, it's me Vishwash and welcome back to our channel, and today I am going to review the Logitech MK240 wireless mouse and keyboard combo. So without wasting any further much time, let's get this video going. Starting off with the box contents, you will receive the keyboard unit, the mouse unit, the wireless receiver and couple of batteries, as these run on AAA batteries and can be swapped once they get depleted. So the basic reason for me to buy this model is because I needed a wireless solution to suit my editing needs and to carry out my daily tasks on my laptop, and even I'm not a trackpad kind of a guy. I always prefer a physical mouse over a trackpad. So talking about the build quality of both the units, they are made out of good quality plastic which feels quite nice and sturdy and can be trusted for a long time of usage. Taking a physical overview of the mouse, we get to see a pretty ergonomic design, and the green highlights on the scrolling wheel and the bottom part of the mouse kind of looks pretty nice. Flipping the mouse upside down, you can spot the on off toggle switch has to open the battery compartment, where you can also find a place to keep safely the wireless receiver without losing it. Now, keeping the mouse aside, let's look at the keyboard itself. Taking a physical overview of the keyboard, it is designed in wedge-shaped manner for its better usability and for ease of typing. Moving over, we see the Logitech branding on the top right corner with some bonus graphics on the top left corner. Flipping it down, we see nothing fancy. It is the same design code from the mouse. Green accent all over the bottom part, but what you actually have here is the housing for the two batteries, where you can fit two AAA batteries and two hinges to raise the keyboard further for the ease of typing. Now talking about the usability of the keys, they are laid out just fine with ample amount of travel. This is not actually a mechanical keyboard, but kind of feels like one when you type. The size of the keyboard is familiar to that of the notebooks, which means if you are used to work on a full-size keyboard much like I was, it would take you a considerable amount of time to get used to this one, since the keys are hypersensitive, leading to large number of typos, but the perk of having a smaller footprint does pay off after all. It makes the keyboard much more portable, and the overall small form factor also makes it stronger due to lack of spacing between the keys. But even after all those positivities, there are a couple of downsides to it as well. First things first, since it is a nano type keyboard, you don't get a dedicated numpad, and secondly, the arrow keys are kind of squeezed out. Like seriously, they feel kind of added just for the sake of it. And yes, if the manufacturer gets a chance to remove some keys out of it, then the arrow keys are going to be the first one on the hit list. They are so poorly placed and sized. But if you want to get past all those downsides, here is what you should really care about: the wireless functionality. This combo is pitched at the wireless solution to the keyboard on your laptop, or for that matter to remove those ugly wires coming out from the backside of your PC. The wireless reception is claimed at 10 meters. That means if you want to hook up your laptop to a bigger display and sit quite away from it, you might not face connectivity issues. Moreover, since it has its own receiver, means that you can hook it up hassle-free to any PC, or for that matter any smartphone that supports USB OTG, since it is just plug and play, although it does not get that Bluetooth functionality. But come on guys, for the price of approximately $23 or rupees 1500, you can't really ask much for that. My final verdict on this piece of tech is that if you can get past the fact that the arrow keys are pathetically small and the lack of numpad and hypersensitivity is not a big issue for you, then they are the best possible solution for you to go wireless, or else you can throw a couple more bucks to get an advanced version for the same. As for me, I wanted the convenience for handling my computer from a distance, and since I was tired of the trackpad and keyboard of my laptop, moreover, the build quality is top notch, and since I bought it in less than $1,000, I would recommend it to everyone who is in an entire need of a wireless solution, or rather, let me put it this way, a budget wireless solution. And also, the fact that Logitech does make pretty good piece of hardware should also be considered. So that's all for today, and I hope you like it. If you like the video, please press the like button and do share it with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, hit the red subscribe button below. अरे चिंटू, आज के लिए बहुत अंग्रेजी हो गई यार। जरा मॉस्को की 200 वाली टिकट बुक करना ना, किसी से मिलने जाना है।